Hi Aries, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So we have Aries moon. So the moon shifted out of Pisces into the first house of fire, the house of Aries, the warrior. And the moon is about the way we feel, our intuition, our emotions, our nurturing side of the self is in the house of the god of war. And so that can mean emotional, you could feel hostile in some cases. You could feel like you want to lash out or irritated. It could just be a mild form of like irritation. We have these retrograding planets causing some issues that have to do with going through something that you already went through again a second time to learn the lesson and then put it behind you. So we have Mercury retrograde, Saturn retrograde, and Pluto retrograde. Saturn is discipline. When it's retrograding, it's less discipline, or less of that, or some kind of a disruption in discipline in society, Aquarius. Now, what can that mean? It can mean, people have road rage. People aren't doing things following the law. They're being disruptive, but it can also be very innovative. It could be like, well, I'm not going to be traditional. I'm going to change things up a little bit. And Mercury retrograde, you could be literally talking to people over again about the same issues to get closure, or if you need to go in a new direction. If something isn't working, you might need to go in a new direction with these retrogrades. It's giving you an opportunity to do something over again. Now, we have Jupiter moved into Pisces. Jupiter is expansion. Wherever it goes, it expands, and it's supposed to bring good luck and good fortune. So the 12th house of what goes on in your mind is fantasy, things that are not real, which can be the imagination, creative, an expansion of the psychological state of mind, which could be a lot of creative ideas, a lot of things that you're, a lot of good luck as far as your hopes and dreams are concerned. But Jupiter in Pisces, 12th house, can be mental health issues, an expansion of the mind. With Neptune there, it might be fantasy, an expansion of what's not real. So you just want to pay attention to, like, am I overreacting with Aries moon, and do I feel like this is an expansion of fear, irrational fear, because it's squared to Gemini. So Gemini is the way you think, and it's the conversations you're having with people close to you, friends, neighbors, co-workers, doctors. All of these energies are, you're going through something again. You could even be talking to someone again to get closure, or to reconcile, or to change, make a change. Now Mars in Cancer will make you want to change to feel comfortable. You don't want to feel uncomfortable. So you're going to make the situation more comfortable for yourself, and you will make that change. Okay, so Aries, I made a change to make myself more comfortable. This is my little corner for tarot. I hope you like it. And I'm here to do your reading now. So let's go ahead and see what the energies are. Once again, I do have this moonstone bracelet that I just created, and it has a little like silver pineapple or gold pineapple. This is 14 karat gold plated with real moonstones. So please check out my website, starseed1111.com. And I am going to use the, what is this called? The Light Seers Tarot. And I've even had throat issues with this Mercury retrograde. My throat is just, it's not sore. There's nothing wrong. It's just all of a sudden, like, interesting. And then Saturn undisciplined could be like someone breaks an appointment. But it's more community, so it has to do with the community, what is happening on a large scale. So lots of really interesting things happening. For example, in my community, for some reason, all of the animals and pets are sick. I don't know what happened. And all of the vets are booked, like fully booked. So it's like you can't get an appointment. The emergency rooms apparently are like 3 hours of a wait. It's really nuts. So it's like, that's disruptive, because having to wait 3 hours is not convenient if you have an emergency. Okay, so we've got the world on the bottom. Let's go ahead for the sign of Aries for today. And what do they need to see here for this reading? Oh, wow. See, I don't like to take random drops like that. I like to take intentional, like purposeful. So yeah, any Pisces people who have Jupiter, it's an expansion of their mind, and that could go lots of ways. That could go positive, it can definitely go negative. So an expansion of the mind could be an expansion of fear, and then looking for a way to escape that fear. So let's see. And with the moon in Aries, a lot of people could be frustrated or angry. Let's see, Aries energy here, the world, or the Empress, okay? We have Empress energy, Venus, abundance. We have a Ten of Wands, a lot of responsibility, or a lot of weight you're carrying on your own. Fire energy. We have the Chariot, forward momentum, willpower. So you have a lot of willpower right now with Aries moon. You're moving forward, you're overcoming hard things. The Eight of Swords here recently, maybe a lot of mental stress or anxiety, fear or worry. Feeling like you're trapped, like there's nothing you can do in a situation. So we have a Five of Swords. There's something here that is about a conflict, mental conflicts. There could be something going on with someone where it's not smooth. We have the King of Fire. So you most likely are taking action in a situation. You're going to do something about this. You're going to release yourself from this headache. There could be a situation that's causing you like a resistance, and you don't want to deal with this resistance. You don't want to just stay in the resistance, you know. Your energy is coming up Temperance. So Temperance is patience, harmony. You're trying to have peace. You're trying to be peaceful. You're the one trying to bring the peace to a situation. Around you is the sun, happiness, great joy, a lot of optimism. There are good things happening. Something could be brought to light as well. We have a Two of Wands. You're hoping for something that inspires you to take off and to multiply. You're wanting to see something develop. You could also be at a crossroads. You could have made a choice, and then the choice was not exactly what you wanted, so then you had to reevaluate. We have a Ten of Pentacles, money, wealth, and abundance, long-term family connections. This is a really good card because it's stable. It's earth element energy. It has to do with money, ties to long-term real things, commitments. You could be having issues with your family. The Strength card, a test of your strength. So this right now is definitely a test. It's hard, like the energy is not easy. When you go through retrogrades, you know, it's an opportunity, definitely an opportunity to change. Because if you're frustrated and something's not working the way you want it to be, you can then have an opportunity to change or switch gears and say, I'm not going to do it that way then. So it looks like underlying the energy is you're very determined to make something work against all odds. And you're doing everything you can. You're bringing emotional, you're being very peaceful though. You're not, you know, future energy is King of Wands, which is being very courageous and taking action. The Sun card around you, there was a lot of Swords energy in the last day or so, a lot of mental distress or a lot of mental processing going on. So what is the Five of Swords here? Your main energy today is Empress, don't forget. So that's Venus, abundance, love, having a lot to share and give. What is the Five of Swords here for Aries? Mentally conflicted about a situation. Oh, we have the Devil and the Hierophant. So there could be something here, it's the card of Capricorn, but it could be something that you don't agree with this. It could be something very restrictive or immoral, because with the Hierophant, this is religion, tradition, it has to do with ethics and morals and policies. Someone who makes a decision, but there's something here about a negative influence. There could be a problem in a marriage as well, something to do with negative control, like wanting to be in full control, or obsession. What is the King of Wands here? Why is this here? Taking action. Okay, the Sun card could be Leo. Could be something that comes to light. Okay, what is the Chariot? So there is a higher authority. Page of Wands, impulsive, brave, fire energy. You could get some good news as well. What is Temperance for Aries? Or what is the Sun card coming up? What is the Sun? Okay, something will come up where you have to make a choice. Two of Wands. So, I mean, basically something is going to cause you like to make a choice where you're wanting to move in a different direction. I think with the Empress, you could feel like you're not being treated the way you deserve to be treated. With the Devil and the Hierophant, it could be a negative marriage. It could be a toxic job. You're going to be at a crossroads. Like, okay, right, left, right, wrong. It's more about right, left. It's like, do I make a right turn? Do I make a left turn? Oops. 9 of coin. So you're going to choose to honor yourself. I feel like you're going to do something that honors you. What is this 10 of Pentacles? Again, it's Temperance. So it could be a Sagittarius. It is the card of Sagittarius, but it's coming up as the Aries energy, which is balanced emotions. It's kind of like the water of life. You're, being the peacemaker, cooperative. I don't see you as burning any bridges. What is the Devil energy right here? What is the Devil energy right here? Okay, very interesting. We have kind of like a selfish control, 4 of coin and the 6 of swords. You're wanting to move on away from that energy. Restrictive. We do have a 6 of coin though. Somebody's going to offer you payment, or there's some generosity here, charitable. somebody's helping you. 8 of coin, focused on the details, working hard towards your legacy. What is the sun and the 10 of wands, or king of wands? What is the sun and the king of wands? What is the sun? Okay. The Empress and the 5 of water. There could be issues with a mother or a parent with the Empress, but the Empress energy was the main energy. So something's coming to light here. There's a sadness, remorse, or guilt, but Empress is about Venus. It's about self-care and great abundance. Why is there a 3 of swords? What is stressful and painful? So it's telling you to be the balancer, to be peaceful. What is the outcome here for Aries with the 10 of Pentacles and the Temperance? Nine of Swords. Balance your mind and your emotions. Whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is you're thinking about, obsessing about. 5 of coin. Earth sign energy, somebody feels abandoned. Why are we getting Empress twice? Okay, we have a 10 of cups. Family issues, long-term emotional commitments, the completion, you know, there's a lot of happiness here. So I really feel like this is something about 2 of Cups is on the bottom. You have a partner, you have someone who supports you. I really feel like this energy here is about staying true to yourself. This is about honoring yourself and not allowing, you know, an outside person or situation to discredit you or to stress you out. Because the devil is there, which is like, I want to manipulate and control a situation. I want to be in full control. You're going to do what I say. There's this weird energy with the devil. I mean, of course it can be like negative. You know, it's just somebody who's a negative person. The Hierophant is about spiritual authority. So ethical, moral, maybe legal. And there's this devil here. So crowning your energy, what you're going to find out about was 5 of air. So that's like, okay, something isn't going to sit right with you. It's like, that doesn't sit right with me. However, something then will come to light where you have a choice to go in a new direction. You may have to switch doctors, you may have to make a choice to go in a new direction with some project you're doing. Whatever it is, it's like, here's the fork in the road. I can't just keep going straight. I have to you know, make a change. The Temperance came up as, you know, 9 of Pentacles, which means you're having a comfortable life. I feel like you honor yourself. You honor yourself. So what do we have here for Aries? You're very determined too, like you're not giving up. Messages for Aries, please. What is the oracle for Aries? There it is. Buddha. Meditate. Get centered. Find your center. Because 5 of Swords is like mental dissonance. Crystals on the bottom. When you have a conflicted mind about something. And it can also be when somebody says something and then does another. They say one thing, they do another. However, we do have the Sun card in your environment. Optimism, happiness, joy, something that is illuminated to you. It's very positive. Empress and Ten of Water. I feel like you'll feel more fulfilled if you honored yourself, honestly. The outcome was Ten of Pentacles. That's really good. I mean, you're creating a stable life for yourself. Anything that was sort of like disappointing and just low vibration, you're not going to do that anymore. Okay, so message here for Aries. 3 of Cups. Be open to success. 5 of Swords, which could be that energy of having mental conflict. 9 of Swords, overthinking a situation to the point where you're stressing yourself out. And then it says here, be open to success. Have, successful thoughts going through your mind. Like, I see this working out. I see that this is going to work out, instead of I see nothing but destruction, which, if you have Scorpio in your chart, a lot of the time you'll see destruction just because you're like, you can imagine it. And we do have Jupiter in Pisces, so you can imagine like, wow, it's like a horror movie in your mind. But so don't do that. 3 of Cups. Wonderful news is on the way. An announcement. Something will be revealed. And we do have the Sun card here. New friends. Communities of like-minded people drawing closer. This is the 3 of Cups. Exciting new beginnings or happy endings are around the corner. Yeah, so I know you can't really see the cards. They're smaller now. Happy change is on the bottom. Okay. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events now will move forward and great progress will be possible. You do have this Chariot card underlying everything. It's the subconscious energy, which means you're not giving up. Things are going to start to move forward. You may need to make a rapid decision. Due to suddenness, something could happen. Be confident and trust the guidance that you receive. Okay. Behind it is 6 of Swords and an Ace of Wands. Things getting easier. If you're going through that Mercury retrograde where somebody's taking a really long time to call you back, you can't get an appointment with a doctor, you can't get an appointment at the vet, it just feels like nonstop resistance. You can do a meditation and just stop everything. You just stop. And be open to receiving. So your mind will receive ideas, and I believe it's inspiration from source, angels, your guides, and you receive these messages and you follow the messages, positive, good messages, or whatever kind of message, and you're taking yourself down a new path from divine inspiration and getting yourself out of that restriction of like tension and dissonance and things aren't working and it's not happening. It's just causing you a headache. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for stopping in and being here. And please check out my website, starseed1111.com. I will do the crystal grid reading, and I'm going to also finish off the June readings. And then I'm going to try and do weekend readings for you guys. So take care, and I will talk to you soon.